Alrighty.
Let me know when we're live.
Give me a second.
Don't be picking your nose.
Let me hit the go live button right now.
Go live.
All right.
Or go home.
3, 2, 1. All right, we're live. We're live.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to
the show.
We here.
Thank you for giving us your time, your tiempo, as they say at the motherfucking swap meet. Oh, I shouldn't be cussing, huh?
Oh yeah. Don't.
My bad.
I think,
strike that. Edit that out. Edit that clip. No, but thank you for your time, your support, your love, your comments, everything, your knowledge, all the comments and the what's that section called, bro? When they leave the comments in the
community post.
The community post. Thank you for all those questions that you guys ask. You know, I learned a lot from you guys, so I appreciate that. This is a learning channel. This is a learning channel, not a prison channel or a comadre channel or a gossip channel. Even though everybody hates on me and wants to be gossiping on just little old me, just me.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys, though. Chris from AZ, I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you, Chris. Chris is the resistance.
Hell yeah. Hey, happy Taco Bell Tuesday.
Hey, for reals. Yeah. Oh, shit. I appreciate you, my brother. Tommy right there in the comment section. I appreciate you. Sam Hain. Everybody in the comment section, I appreciate you guys. My one of my besties, Athena Godoy, I appreciate you too, special lady. And my other friend, good friend of mine, Roxy.
Hey.
Foxy Roxy, I appreciate you too. But
Boss lady.
hey, thank you for your time. I hope you guys had a good day, whatever you guys were doing. If you were at work, if you were at home yelling at your kids, if your kids were yelling at you, if you were yelling at your husband and your husband was, ignoring you, maybe he didn't take out the trash, maybe you didn't take out the trash.
Oh.
But on this channel, we're here to take out the trash.
That's right.
And educate ourselves with a pure mindset.
That's right.
All right, but
hey, saludos.
so how was your
Salvador?
how was your saludos? Hey, what's up, Alfonso Rodriguez?
Hells yeah.
How do you say that? Pronounce Rodriguez, bro. Not all American, homie.
Are you saying Rodriguez?
Yeah, you say, hey, what's up, Mr. Rodriguez? How do you say it?
Rodriguez.
There you go. Right there. There it is for you, homie. Hey. Appreciate you from El Salvador. The safest place on earth right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Damn, that sucks. Hey, shout out to all the homies that are incarcerated over there. I mean, I know maybe they caused harm. Maybe a lot of them didn't, but I don't feel that nobody should be incarcerated in a cage like that, like an animal like that.
Because of their tattoos?
Because of your tattoos. You know what I mean? Your tattoos, these are our stories. They're not
dope.
They're not just something from a shop. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, for tapping in. But go for, how was your day, Norbeez? How was your day?
It was great, man. I did my usual.
Everybody wants to know what you ate today.
Taco Bell.
Did you? Are you serious?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Stop.
I'll confess. I ate Little Caesars today.
Yeah. You like? Okay. What's the best pizza?
From Little Caesars?
Can we say it? No. From any pizza spot.
Oh.
And in the comment section, what is the best pizza from any pizza spot you've ever had? Mom or pop, whatever.
Desanos, East Hollywood.
Where?
Desanos in East Hollywood.
Desanos.
Desanos.
I never heard of that one.
It's in Santa Monica. It's in East Hollywood. I mean, they do the pizza the old-fashioned way inside those big.
Oh, they spin the dome.
Yeah,
the real oven.
Yeah, they put those big old ovens.
All right.
For me, that's probably the best pizza I've had.
Coco Pelli says, salute from Camp. What is that? Lejeune.
Camp Lejeune?
Yeah, Lejeune. USMC. Hey, I appreciate you, Marines.
Oh, shit. Hells yeah.
Salute to you, all the Marines, all the soldiers. As a matter of fact, my brother's in the Navy. He's the one that gave you guys a ride to go fight the war. So appreciate you, Tom. He was the one polishing all the doorknobs on the ship. But yeah, I appreciate you, Army, Air Force, all you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for your service, really, for real. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
But what else? Okay, go for it, bro. What were you saying? Best pizza.
For me, best pizza was Desanos. What about you, Marvelous? Where does Marvelous go for his best pizza?
You know what I used to like, bro? And just because I'm from East Los, is the East LA pizza. East LA pizza is right there on Cesar Chavez. I don't know if it's still there, but they were bomb, man. They had some fat chicken. The chicken, what you call it?
Chicken tenders?
Not tenders, bro.
Chicken strips?
What you call it? The hot wings, homie.
Oh, hot wings.
They had hot wings, but their chicken was like they put extra GMO in there to make them bigger.
Hey,
so they were bomb, and their sauce is bomb too. But
let me get that extra GMO.
I like pan pizza, bro. Like the old school Pizza Hut pan pizza.
All right.
And what I do like today is, and I feel like they do it kind of old school, is Jay's Pizza, and it's in Monterey Park, I believe.
You know what? Now that you're saying East Los
on Atlantic, shout out to Jay's Pizza on Atlantic in Monterey Park by the Top Golf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're right there.
The one I like currently when I won't go to DeSano's because always in East Hollywood, I would go to a place in Boyle Heights. It's called Brooklyn's Pizza.
Oh wow!
It's off on First Street, I think. First Street.
All right. What about chicken, bro? Are you going with KFC, Popeyes, or Pioneer Chicken, or is there another one that you know of?
Popeyes.
Why Popeyes?
Because they make them spicy.
I go with Pioneer Chicken, homie. I don't know why. The way that comes out crispy.
Yeah. No. Don't get me wrong. I like the crispiness. I just, I like spicy chicken. I don't know.
We're making everybody hungry, man.
You're making me hungry.
All right. And what else? What should we go? What should we start with tonight? The questions or what?
Yeah, let's
start with some questions.
Let's go.
And our topics, just so that you guys know, our topics are going to be here and there tonight, okay? So if you got a topic that you want to bring out that you didn't leave in the comments section, go ahead and leave it on the live feed right now if you can. And if I get to it, we'll get to it.
Shakey's Mojo's definitely a winner for me.
Okay.
Let's see. This first one is from Zacatecas SGV. I won't say that name, so I'll just say Blue Dildo versus High Power Fitness.
Oh shit, we're gonna start off with that.
That's the first, he was the first one.
All right. Well, shout out to High Power Fitness. Shout out to him, older gentleman. If you guys don't know his channel, he teaches fitness and he educates you on your health and your diet and exercising. Yeah. So at his age, I really appreciate that. Not saying that he's an old ass vato, but he is an older gentleman.
Yes.
And he conducts himself like a gentleman. The only thing about his channel though is like I always say it, we always start off good and we have a good mindset on what we want to do, our vision, we'll say. And something always happens.
Yeah.
We always get some hate, and then we end up having to react to that hate because people try to tarnish our character.
Yeah.
And right now he's going at it with a little dildo right now. It's sad. This other dude is not a gentleman, seems to pick little fights with people. And I understand the views. The more views you get, the more money you get, Yeah. But you can't be fighting everybody. No. And especially when you're in a closet, you don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You're not from a righteous barrio, and you're picking fights with legitimate. I mean, I don't want to call High Power Fitness a gang member, but he's from a righteous neighborhood.
Yeah.
A known neighborhood, you know, and other people that he's picked fights with and called them out. You shouldn't be doing that, man, because I mean, his show says it itself, that hater, whatever the hell it is, you know what I mean? And he's manifesting his own demise with that, bro. And it's a serious thing, especially if you got kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're going to go somewhere, and if these people don't like you, they know your face. Everybody knows my face.
Yeah.
So I can't just go out there and recognize an enemy of mine. Yeah. You know what I mean? They know you wherever you go. If you're with your family, and nowadays people don't care if you're with your family.
Yeah.
So you can't be in a room and feel that you're going to be safe the whole time. There's going to be a time where you're going to have to go to the restroom. You're going to go somewhere and something might happen, bro. And that's not cool. You should just stay in your lane. And then the topics that certain individuals speak on is irrelevant to anything. You know what I mean? Like talking about the hip hop industry.
Yeah.
You're not a rapper. You don't know nothing about hip hop. Your manager, the person that's producing your show, that fool knew a little bit, but that fool fell off. Like it's these people aren't in the industry today, and in the real industry I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They're in the swap meet industry, and that's different. Everything's all just gossip and barrio stuff, and that's why we don't never get nowhere as a people. and then we blame other people like the black community that they're holding us back, and that's not true. We're holding ourselves back because we're not using our full potential to be somebody. You know, we want to talk about this and that after. Yeah, if you want to talk about your barrio and however you grew up after, fine. But make it in the door first.
Yeah.
You're putting the door stopper right there before you even get a chance to open that door, homie.
Definitely.
You know? And then the other thing is there's just too much to go in. Yeah, there's too much.
I'm gonna give you a name, and you tell me what do you think. What comes to mind when I say this? Swap meet podcaster.
Swap meet podcaster? Man,
can we categorize
the first name that came to me to what I'm thinking about?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, but we'll just say the dude's Russian. We'll just that's what came in. And you know what? I don't mean to be like that.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be like that because these guys once upon a time gave me a voice to be on their show. Yeah. And I appreciate them. Yeah. Even I appreciate Hood Stocks. Yeah. I appreciate American Chola. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate the time that they let me have on their show. For reals. Yeah. Like, I got to be honest. I can't lie. No. You know, I got to be honest. I appreciate them welcoming me into their home. I really do. But at some point, these vatos did something dirty. Yeah. And I can't do that because it's going to reflect on me. Yeah. They did something dirty. They could all speak on me now on an incident that happened with my little boy. Yeah. And that's cool. That's an incident with me and my little boy. That's family shit. Yeah. You can't discredit my character as a man or a father because I raised my kids. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you can't discredit my character for a woman lying to me or a girl. Yeah. We'll say a girl who's a woman now, but still that's irrelevant. You can't discredit my character, bro, because I didn't go in there knowing that. You know, it's a whole different situation. But since I've spoken out on these individuals, they feel that they can speak out on me, which is, hey, go ahead, homie, it's the internet. I'm still out here in my neighborhood. I'm still out here with my homies. I got no bad name or no bad paperwork on me. Don't. So, I mean, it's you got to really like, these people are right here trying to fight everybody, bro.
Yeah, and it's sad, bro, because, you know, I see High Power Fitness, this channel, and I what I do like about his channel is that he does clickbait you. Mm-hmm. But he starts off a little bit talking about the topic that he puts on his titles, right? But and then he slides in the healthy shit. Yeah. You know, before I get to that, let's talk about your blood sugar. Let's talk about calorie count. That's dope. That's dope. That. And then at the very end, he touches on the topic. Yeah, that's dope. So yes, that's dope because with the negative, he's balancing it out with positive information that will help our people health wise.
Right. Right. And I'm sure, you know, him being from a barrio, if he had, let's say, WAC 100, and whatever fellas that came to his spot, his studio, and dissed the whole Southside car, I'm sure he would have did something.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
And not like the other dudes and folded and be like, hey, what do you think about this? Well, what do you mean, what do you think? Well, aren't you representing something? But anyways, we're not even going to get into that. All right. Shout out to High Power Fitness. Go follow his channel.
That's right.
My respects to him and his family. Thank you for educating the raza in the right way.
Damn.
That was a long-winded answer. My apologies.
No. It was fair. It's fair. It's right. It's right. All right. Let's see. We got Moon. No. We got. We're gonna save that one. Jose Diaz, LG4N. Lega foreign. I don't know. Delve deep into the consequences of living a life of crime, joining street gangs as a broken youth, and getting involved in prison gangs, looking for what's missing and never finding it as an adult. Speaking on the consequences of living this life and many losses that they incur, I believe the stories of the great losses and heartache throughout one's life involved in gangs and prisons is a better way to reach at-risk youth by showing them the perniciousness and treachery that is that life.
Wow, that's a question, or is that something that he wrote?
That's more like a statement.
But, a statement.
He's asking you to delve deep into the consequences of living that life.
So, you know what?
I think we did that in the last one, right?
But I'm gonna speak on it, bro. Or you know what? Let me ask you something real quick. Yeah. You not being gang affiliated, right? On the outside looking in, what do you think about? And I don't want to say us, but what do you think about us? What do you think about a gang member when you see a gang member?
You know, I see it in a lot of. I see two ways about it. When I see them, I see two different types of people. Mm-hmm. I see the ones that are trying to be part of something, right? Mm-hmm. And then I see the ones that are trying to find any place they can to fit in. Mm-hmm. Like the ones that are trying to be a part of something, they're trying to be part of a group that's, for the most part, trying to protect their neighborhood. Yeah. And then I see the guys that, you know, they just look at it and they just think it's cool and they want to be part of it because they feel like that's a cool group to be a part of. Right. Not really with the mentality that they're together because they're protecting their area. Yeah. And then you have those guys that are like, oh, those guys are cool. I want to be just like them. Yeah. Just because, you know, for them they're cool. That's what I see. Okay.
So I look at it in a bigger spectrum, bro. Mm-hmm. And the reason I say that is because I'm third generation of my neighborhood, okay? Yeah. And I've grown up with gang members that are in my family, but also I've had the privilege of being around casual people, taggers, and I've seen where their lives have ended up, and my casual family members have ended up, where I've ended up, and I see two big things. And one of the big things is always having an excuse for something. Yeah. We blame our parents, or we blame a lot of things, bro. Our fathers aren't there. Our fathers are in prison. My dad was in and out of prison. You know, he was always in my life. And when he did talk to me, he talked to me about prison, about how to conduct yourself like a man, look a dude in his eyes, you shake a man's hand, your respect and your etiquette, your morals, and that's your character. And if you don't have that, you don't have nothing. Yeah. You know? And the same thing for my grandpa. You learned an older version of what my dad learned, you know? Yeah. And that was like, man, I had to sit down with my grandfather and learn about what a barrio was, a real barrio. Like growing up when there was just dirt here. The 710 freeway wasn't around. Yeah. Dodger Stadium wasn't built. You know, and learning just the struggle of having to scrounge up change to go buy, you know, stuff to make bread, or, you know, charcoal to heat the furnace, you know, to keep the house warm and stuff like that, you know. That was bad and I literally, bro, I talked about this a while back, where I used to sit down with my grandpa, and because the show was on, he'd be like, the show's on, mijo. And I would run over there to the couch, and I would sit on the couch, and I would watch an old military show called Combat. It was in black and white, bro. It was a black and white show, and it was called Combat. Yeah. And I would sit there, and he would school me as we were watching the show, and mijo, listen, this is how you do. You see, mijo, and that's and he's fighting for his family, and he's showing me all this and that. And then there was a lot of things going on with John Gotti back then in the whole mafioso thing and all that. And we'd watch these guys on the news, and it would be, you see that? You see how he's dressed? That's class, mijo. You see how his pleats? He has his pleats. He has his creases. Yeah. That's how you dress, mijo. You gotta have style, mijo. And he would show me his shoebox. He'd bring out his old shoebox that he made as a kid, because he used to shine shoes. Yeah. And he'd bring out his shoebox, and he put his shoes right there, and he'd show me how to polish my shoes, what brushes to use, and all this and that. And your shoes had to be like the military. Dang, you know, he was in the Navy, you know, spit shine them shoes. Like, you make sure, you want to see your face in them, you know, and all that, you know. Also with growing up with him, I used to wake up, because they used to take me away from my mom all the time, you know, because she was in and out of prison. She was on drugs and stuff like that. And the juras would drop me off, you know, a lot of the times, because there would be domestic violence and shit. Yeah. And there was nobody to watch me, bro. So my grandpa would bundle me up in my blanket, and he would put me in the back seat, and I would wake up, and he would tell me, you know, mijo, when you wake up, come and find me. you come and find me. So I always knew when I woke up in the back seat, I got to listen for the hammer or the skill saw or wherever he's and go find my grandpa.
Yeah.
And then I would have to get a tool or whatever he asked and go start either learning how to hammer nails, learning the measuring tape, learning how to put shingles, learning how to put flooring, laminate, carpet, whatever he was doing. I had to learn that he was doing because he was a general contractor.
Ah, okay.
You know, so I had to learn all that too. But, you know, even though I had all that, I didn't have my dad in my life like I should have had him in my life. I still looked up to the respect that my dad got. Yeah. Because I would run into his homeboys in the street. Yeah. And I wanted that too. I wanted that. Okay. I wanted that. I felt, even though I love my grandpa to death. Yeah. But my dad, the stories I would hear from his homies, it turned me on to that street, the street mentality. And I used that as an excuse to get into my neighborhood at a very young age, a little boy, I didn't know what the hell I was getting into at that point. Yeah. Cause we had certain issues with certain individuals and it was open season on us, you know? Yeah. So the consequences were very tough to learn. Like, as far as losing homies, I've been to so many funerals, bro. That part. I had so many rest in peace Raccoon, rest in peace Rascal, you know, gang of rest in peace sweaters, you know? And it's like we're right there at the car wash and we're washing all these cars and we feel like we're doing it for the homie, but we're really doing it to kick it with the homies that are there. Yeah. There's only a handful of homies that love you. Yeah. Remember that. There's only a handful of homies that love you. Not all the homies in your barrio are gonna love you, especially when you get into political stuff. They're not all gonna love you. The majority of them, when you get to a certain level, they're gonna hate on you. They're gonna hate on you for who you know. They're gonna hate on you for who messes with you. They're gonna hate on you because the spot that you earned and you're standing strong, you're ground on, and they want to have that, but they don't have the corra to have it. Like a lot of these podcasters don't have the corra. They're right here behind the mic and they're whooping all this and that. But in the street, they're nada. It's nothing. They're portraying this whole persona that they want the world to believe. Yeah. And the same for a gang member. Yeah. We're striving to impress the next man who's growing up just like us. Yep. Oh, he's the older homie. I'm gonna show him that I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna show him what this work I'm gonna put in. Yeah. And we shouldn't think like that. No. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna lose out on our families. Yeah. We're gonna lose our life. Definitely. And we're not gonna have these memories. You know, these special memories. It's all gonna be bad. Like the ink, all this ink, or the stories, and it's for the ones that know that when you earn your tattoos, there's nothing good about earning a tattoo. Let me tell you that. Let that sink in your head. There's nothing good when somebody says I earned my tattoos. It's bad stuff that you do to earn your tattoo. There's nothing good. Oh, I'm gonna go bake a cake. I earned this tattoo. Like, or I'm gonna go cook for my mom or my grandmother, and or whatever. I'm gonna go cut somebody's lawn. Like, you're hurting people to earn this crap. Yeah. You know? And then we're calling each other warriors at the end of the day. We're Mexica warrior. I'm an Aztec warrior, and I'm this, and I put in work, and I was on the level 4 yard, and I work for this homie, and I did this and that. Who are you trying to impress? Who are you trying to impress? The next set of nuts. Dang. For what? Impress your babies. Impress your hyena. Impress your grandmother. Take her, drive her to the store. You know what I mean? Like, do something really for your people. Yeah. Don't hurt your people and then say that you're gonna fight for your people, because you're not. You're just fighting with your people. Yeah. And that's just what I think. My bad if my answers are long-winded, but it's just my answer. No,
it's true, man. You know, when you were talking about, you know, those funerals, I remember there's one clip of this one black dude. I think he was a gang member, but he was sitting in front of his friend's tombstone, and he was just talking to him, updating him, hey, this and so is happening, you know, this and this. And then at the end, he just breaks down. Like, I miss you. Like, I fucking miss you. Like, oh, I hate that you're not here. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. There's a lot of, I have 2 homies, bro. Yeah. 2 good homies. One of them passed away. And I'm not going to say his name, but one of them, they were both on their way home, bro. One of them was high. Yeah. One of them was high, all PCP'd out.
Yeah.
And the other one just left the homies kicking it with the homies. And they're both on their way home. One of them was all high, bro.
Yeah. And
they meet at this corner in La Barrio.
Yeah.
And the homie, being all loaded,
yeah,
bangs on the homeboy.
Yeah.
And bangs on him and domed him. You know, not being all there. And he ended up getting all day for that.
Yeah.
You know, the other homie lost his life for what? Like, for what? By your own... Did he even know that he was going to get done up by his own homie? No, like... You know, it's sad. There's so many things, stories, you know, people crave for that, but that's a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of crap. We need to teach our kids how to stay alive.
Yeah.
You know?
How to be better.
You be better.
I mean, if you're going to be a gang, become a corporation.
Corporation.
Get together and start a business.
For real.
You know,
For real.
Make money. All right. Well, thank you, Jose Diaz.
Thank you, Jose. Appreciate you.
I hope that answers your question.
Appreciate you, homie.
All right. We got Carlos from Dallas says, "What up, fellas? Any thoughts on the recent arrest of 2 sitting judges in Wisconsin and New Mexico?" Now, this story is about judges that helped, what you would say, migrants from getting detained by ICE.
Okay.
Because when they go to court, apparently they have an obligation. If they know that they're not from here, they got to, turn them over to ICE.
Right.
But I guess they found out that these judges, told them, "Hey, you know what? Why don't you go there and then just leave?" And didn't notify ICE that, hey, you can pick them up. So when the White House found out that this was, the FBI found out that this was happening, and then the White House, the president, Trump, decided that they needed to arrest these judges for going against, the feds.
Yeah.
Because they were supposed to turn them in. Yeah. And they didn't. So they arrested these 2 judges because they were helping them. Yeah. Helping the migrants. Like, what do you think, like, about those judges?
I think that's beautiful that they actually had a heart, bro.
That part,
like,
right?
They had compassion, A lot of these, people that end up doing stuff like that, they either have family members that are indigenous, and I'll just say that because I'm not going to use the word Hispanic or Latino because that's not us. Yeah. But, or they've been in a similar circumstance or know somebody that's been in a certain circumstance, such as that. But, them being judges, I'm sure they know that they're going to lose their place. Yeah. And there will be consequences, and they're going to make an example out of them, bro. Yeah. Because they don't want nobody else. Imagine all the judges started doing that. Yeah. All of them had a heart. Wow. That's a big game that they play.
That ain't happened in LA.
And especially the wordplay that they play. I talked about, what a citizen is. I've told people what a person is, the word person. How when you identify as that person on your ID, you're identifying as a fictitious person, a made up name. The differences between driving and traveling. These are all wordplay that they use in court, and we don't know nothing about it, bro.
You're right.
We don't know nothing about it because we're too busy wanting to go drink a michelada at the swap meet. Spencer. Hey. But that's the reality of the mindset today.
Oh, you're right. You're right about that. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me ask you this, Marvelous. Before the election, during the election, there was a lot of podcasters that are raza. That were really pushing, vote Trump, vote Trump, vote Trump. Like, how do you think they feel now that they see that the Trump administration is now trying to deport legal citizens that are brown?
Dumb. They feel dumb. Probably they're probably all quiet now, and they should feel dumb. They should feel dumb for believing in something, for believing in the system. Yeah. How are you going to believe in the system? The system is created to destroy you, so you can have to be programmed. They're programming your mindset to believe in the left wing and the right wing, Democrats, Republicans, and they're all the same entity. It's just your mind that's divided and confused. Babylon. That's Babylon, bro. Yeah. Confusion. Yeah. Confusion. Yeah. And that's what they want, to keep you confused. That's why there's an obelisk in every fucking Capitol building almost, You know what I mean?
Did you see one? Did you see it?
They're everywhere.
Did you see where you went when you went to DC?
Yeah, there's that big monument. People don't even know what it represents. They're right there like, oh my God, look at this. They don't even know what it represents, bro. Babylon. They don't have no idea. They don't even know what the word Egypt means. You know, captivity.
Yeah.
They don't know the definitions of the words that they're using, just what you're taught in school, the indoctrinational system.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know,
for the most part.
they know nothing about their cultura. You got even indigenous people, you know, tribes, you know, I don't want to say certain tribes, but most tribes that have their reservations celebrating graduations from high school.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I find that very disrespectful, man.
Yeah.
Very disrespectful, because you see through pictures, through articles, through books on what they've done to indigenous people.
Horrible stuff.
Chopping their hair off, you know, pulling babies from the wombs of the women, you know, bodies upon bodies of babies.
A lot of deleted.
You know what I mean?
Indigenous people.
All that, using babies for alligator bait, bro. You know, who does that? Who does that?
Devil. The devil does that. Devil, real devil people.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's go on to 11 ILS or ILS. Marvelous. The Mahdi's arrival, they say he's the Antichrist. Some say false prophet. His emergence came after Passover of the Pope's death of being 88. Can he be a distraction? Thoughts?
All of them are distractions. You know, I believe all this stuff.
Did you hear about that guy?
And
guy?
I heard a little bit, but I haven't dwelled into the whole thing, you know. But what, you have something on it?
I know. I just seen clips of him. You know, he is saying, "No, I'm not the Antichrist, people. I'm just another option." Some shit like that.
But you know, all this stuff is a distraction, bro. Everything that they're doing, their prophecy. Remember that, their prophecy. They're the ones that are telling you this is prophetic. They're the ones telling you this stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing that was written in stone, you know, by our people.
Yeah.
You know, so that's whatever they're telling you and they're trying to manifest, you know, and we need to wake up, bro.
Definitely. You're right.
We need to wake up. You know, also the reason why I say this is because we're not even on the right timeline.
Oh, that part.
We're not even on the right timeline, bro. They changed the timeline. You know, we're no longer living on 13 months, which we're supposed to have the 13th month Vader. I always tell you guys, and 28 days. Like, people are saying, "Oh, I'm Aquarius." No, you don't even know what the hell you are. You don't know what you are.
I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, people, you know, that are identifying, you don't think that we're still on a spinning ball, and that's whole nother topic and argument, bro. But
hey,
you understand what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna start a whole war in the comment section.
People are gonna clip that and say, "He said ball."
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, people are gonna be like, "Oh, we live on a ball. No, we live on a flat Earth." Like, no, none of our ancestors ever said that we live on a ball. So just because you believe in balls, hey, stay with them, snuggle. Yeah. But that has nothing to do with our culture's belief at all.
I tell people, the only people that push that narrative that is round is Europe and NASA.
Yeah, for That's sure. It. NASA.
Okay, so we answered that as far as the distraction. Okay, Mr. Rips. What do you think of AI in Facebook and in Instagram shorts making fun of clips from Bound by Honor, like remaking them to make fun of? You know those AI they show like.
Yeah, you know what? That's all funny. You know, like it's all funny, but man, I don't know where to go with that one, you bro. To be honest with you,
I remember hearing this interview, I think from Danny Trejo, and he talks about when he spoke with the guy that I guess you could say Mikla is based off of.
Yeah,
what was his name? Mahoney? No, is it Mahoney? The main guy from the whole thing.
Okay.
The white guy, or who?
Want to close that? Yeah. I don't know. My bad if it's too loud, bro.
What was his name? Morgan, right?
Okay. Yeah, but I don't want to say names, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, he said this story when he talked about the movies.
Yeah.
Because Danny was talking about how
you're talking about I know, but you're talking about. Are you talking about Blood In, Blood Out?
No, I'm talking about.
Or you're talking about American Me?
I'm talking about American Me, but about that one fits into it.
Okay,
also.
okay.
So Danny Trejo explains that. Yeah, so I had to set up a meeting with what's his name?
The dude, I know.
Edward James Olmos.
Right. That was for American Me.
Yeah, that was for American Me. I had to set up a meeting with him because we needed to talk to him. A lot of people were upset that the way he made that movie.
Yeah.
And when I talked to Morgan about it, man, I asked him, "Oh, well, which one are you talking about?" And Danny Trejo said that, Danny Trejo said that Morgan said, "Oh, is it that cute one or that other one?" Because he thought, in his words, that the Bound by Honor one was cute. Like he was okay with that one.
Oh, okay.
But he didn't like the American Me. But he thought that one was cute.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could find that interview where Danny Trejo said that Morgan thought Bound by Honor was cute.
Oh, okay.
Meaning he didn't take that one serious.
Oh, well, they didn't use those words, and they didn't disrespect like American Me did.
Yeah.
American Me just straight threw a narrative out there that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Edward James almost said that he had a meeting with somebody and he didn't. Yeah. You know, so.
And that's the thing, though, too, because a lot of people base that life off of those movies.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of homies after even American Me, you know, that joined Barrios just because of that movie.
Yeah, and when the real people that were involved in that says all of that is BS, none of that stuff happened. The way they make it, they portray it. Right. Not like that.
Right.
So it's crazy how, some people do take it like that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
But in reality, a lot of that was fake.
Yeah.
A lot of that was scripted, was made up. That wasn't 100%.
I understand the movie part of it, and I understand, the comedy and sense of humor of people today. And we all want to laugh at stuff, right? Yeah. But I think that those situations where those people really, really passed away. Yeah. And I don't think that should be made fun of. Oh, okay. Also, those stories, like we'll just say Blood In, Blood Out, for instance. Those stories, that whole story is about Crucito. And, yeah. That's who it's about, not about the Güero dude. Nah. But that's our life, bro. We could sit there and be like, wow, I grew up like that or whatever. But I mean, or watch a depiction on how we grew up. But damn, we really are growing up like that, man. We really did lose homies like that. We really did see, man, I grew up watching my mom do dope, bro. Shoot up dope as a little boy, singing oldies to me. My dad in and out of prison, running into homeboys, getting into a bunch of masa, and it's, I don't glorify none of that crap, man. And it's sad, it's sad. My kids always used to ask me stories. Hey, Dad, tell us a story. And I don't want to tell them none of that crap. Yeah. None of that crap. Yeah. My bad for letting them hear homies and me talk about it and them getting turned on to it now. Yeah. But, I'm not sitting there telling my kids, hey, this is this and that and that and this. Yeah. Chale. Like that's only gonna feed into my own curse of my bloodline. It's just
gonna continue the cycle.
Yeah, it's gonna continue, bro. And it's just sad. It's nothing to brag about, nothing to talk about. Yeah. And I feel like if you want to kill something, the energy of it, don't talk about it. Yeah. Don't talk about it. Yeah. Kill that energy. Don't speak of it as it never existed, you know? Yeah, we learned from it or whatever, but you don't have to turn your kids onto it and be like, hey, this is how I used to live, and this is what I used to do, and this was my, like, you're just giving them that energy with your word. You're giving them that energy, and you're gonna put that thought with no voice in their head.
Oh, you're right. Just to let you guys know, we will be reading the super chats by the end, just in case you're wondering, we haven't read yours. We will be reading them at.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys in the super chats. I appreciate. We're gonna get to your super chats.
Let me get.
And I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, everybody.
Let me get to this one guy that got
Go for it.
that has been trying to ask a question. Where is he? All right, here's Claudia Herrera. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, hoping Norbs doesn't skip over this, since it seems like he skips long questions. That's not true.
He's a skipper.
So we live in Walmart country. Shout out from NWA Northwest Arkansas.
Okay.
We've been trying to aim to eat better, but running into organic sections at Walmart not being enough. For example, we bought a bag of organic oranges, but none of the oranges had seeds in them.
They're not organic.
Do you recommend certain stores to better aim to eat better aside from Walmart? We have a Whole Foods, but curious to see if it's even worth it. Thanks.
So Arkansas, I'm not too familiar with your area. I apologize.
Arkansas.
But you're better off Googling a mom and pop store, or if you could find a farmer that doesn't spray his stuff with pesticides. I don't know if they have Amish people over there, but I just came back from my brother's in Maryland, and they have Amish farms over there where they sell. I didn't get to visit them, but they have, they sell their stuff, bro. They only accept cash, no credit card or Zelle or none of that crap.
So what do they do? You got to barter with them?
No, trade? It's cash, bro.
Oh, they take cash.
They don't do no electronics, no electricity, nothing, bro. They're straight off the land. They don't believe in nothing, the pesticides that the government. Yeah, but that's cash, bro. That's paper currency. That's not.
I can't give them.
Yeah,
like
they don't have a. They're not gonna pull out their iPhone and be like, "Hey, homie, cash at me."
I can't give them some shiny rocks, some gems.
I don't know, man. Maybe you might end up missing or something. But yeah, you know what? The Walmart and Sam's Club, they're owned by the same person, Sam Walton or whatever the hell his name is. I don't trust them. Point blank. Period. None of that meat. You shouldn't be shopping there at all. Not even the organic section. Some of these corporations that do make these fruit or grow them, supposedly, they pay to have these labels put on them to fool you, the people, and believing that they're, if it doesn't have a seed, don't eat it. It doesn't have a seed, don't eat it. No seedless watermelon, seedless grapes, none of that. And bigger in the fruit section is not always better. So the real food that's non-GMO, that is organic, it's always going to be smaller. The avocados, anything, oranges, apples, the real bananas, anything, just make sure your shit has seeds. Your food, sorry, not shit, but your food has seeds. And if you do find an organic spot, if you got land to plant your food on or your fruits or vegetables or whatever, hey, plant yourself a little garden. Plant yourself a little garden. If you want your garden to grow faster, I do recommend your garden coils. I mean, your copper coils. Go buy your copper at Home Depot. You could buy copper, stick that in the ground by your plant or tree, and it will grow twice as fast and twice as bigger. Why is that? Because it grabs the ether from the atmosphere.
I like how you did.
From the earth. The ether.
I like that.
All right. Cool. Static electricity. Okay. Which makes it more vibrant.
There you go. All right. Rulas 9191 says sick ass edit. I think it's talking about the picture.
Oh yeah. Hey, what time is it? Are we gonna take calls or what?
8:49.
All right.
All right. We'll have two more questions.
Oh yeah, go for it.
All right. I'm just gonna slide in. Whoever it lands on, they're gonna get their question answered. All right. Let's see.
Oh wait. Special lady. We're gonna be doing a music episode. The next one.
Hey.
The next one will be music. Okay. For you.
Hey.
That's my bestie right there.
I might even sing. Ooh.
Hey, shout out to my. Oh, let me do this real quick because I keep forgetting and I keep telling her and she's gonna slap me when I see her.
Slap.
But shout out to my friend Special Lady and her business. She does have a candy apple business.
Oh, really?
And also she sells, I think they're called apple chips.
Apple chips? All right.
Yeah. If you can, Athena, call in and give me the correct name of your show or your show of your business, and I will shout it out. If you could send me a screenshot of your business name, the correct one, I'll shout it out. I appreciate you. Love you.
Hey.
And check her page out on Instagram, Special Lady. I think it's Special Lady. Yeah, check her page out. She sells their apple chips, I think they're called.
Oh, shout out Athena.
If I'm mispronouncing, and some bomb ass candy apples. So yeah.
That reminds me of that one song from Tyrese, Special Lady.
Oh yeah?
You remember that song?
Kind of. I know the song that I think by Tyrese. I think the only one I like is that one Signs or some shit.
What? Signs?
Yeah.
I want to look.
Go for it. Next one.
I was gonna look up a song. All right.
Not gang signs.
Let's see. Samuel N4IA. I think it's supposed to spell like 9.
Oh, there you go. It's called Applicious12 _
Applicious
on Instagram. Check it out. Check it out. Shout her out. Give her a follow, a like.
Hey.
Applicious12 _
Where the apples are, Applicious.
Okay, NORBEEZ.
Hey.
Hurry up.
Samuel says, thoughts on Suboxone and its use in treating addiction. Oh, we can't say words like that, but
okay.
In treating things of that nature.
So Suboxone.
Suboxone.
I think I can say that. But anyways, don't do it. Do not believe in that. Only you are going to get you off anything like that, bro. And that's just going to create another form of, can I say the other word? Okay, I'm not going to say it. It's just going to create another bad habit.
Yeah.
We'll say that. And it's another bad habit, bro. And you're going to get the side effects as if you were on the other thing. You know, don't do it. Don't believe in that. They're just trying to sell you. They get paid to give you this stuff, bro. You know, a lot of the clinics give them for free. You know, now, and homies go sell them and do whatever they're gonna do. But you don't need that. You know, I understand going through all that turmoil that you got to go through when you are getting rid of all those toxins out of your body. It is something that you're never ever gonna forget. I never forgot it. I don't think I'll ever forget it. But that's just gonna create another habit, bro. And please don't do it. You don't want none of that.
All right.
What? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
This question is about a chola.
A chola? Chola.
An American one.
Okay.
We're not gonna give that piece of shit any more airtime. Let's see. Oh, here's somebody from we haven't heard in a minute. Risky Business 956 says, "Buenas noches. Are you still indoctrinated by the Christian view of life? I've noticed you refer to the indigenous gente spirituality practices such as brujeria and shamanic as evil, which is a Christian concept."
As evil?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is how I see it, bro. The stories, as I always say, and shout out to you, homie. How I see it, bro, is when I talk about biblical history, you look at it as a Christianity mindset that I got, and I don't got that. I don't like Christianity, and if you are Christian, don't feel disrespected by what I'm saying. But you have to go to the source if you want to learn something. Okay, you have to go to straight Torah, where Christianity evolved from, you know, and was created, such as Catholicism. We talked about the cathode, where Catholicism comes from too. They only focus on 4 books of the Bible, and then they don't even read those at the services, okay? And then Christianity goes based off of feelings on what you think you know or what you think God is telling you, which is not the truth, such as love. You know, I've gone through words, terms, and definitions with you. In Aramaic, the language that they spoke, love isn't hugs and kisses. You don't get to hug God when you go to heaven. He's not a person that you're going to hold on to, but an energy that you're going to feel. Okay? So I don't come at it with a Christian mindset. The stories that are in scripture, I believe, are robbed from our story of indigenous people. I could relate to a gang of them and show you who is who, what story is about who. I've done it many times on the show before, you know, but it's this whole Christianity mindset on what people and their feelings believe that God is saying is a misconception of what Torah, the Bible, really is, you know. There's a lot to go in on that one, but don't be confused. Don't be confused. We'll just say it like that.
Be confused.
I'm not Christian. I do believe I'm doing good unto other people. I do believe that. I do believe in karma. But I believe the stories in the Bible are based off of our stories of our ancestors, bro. And they're stolen. And that's one of the main reasons why I created this YouTube channel, was for that. And I wasn't even going to create a YouTube channel. Just people kept fucking bugging me about it. Not bugging, but insisting. And my house was getting too packed for my classes that I used to have on biblical history and a bit biology, health, and indigenous roots. And I couldn't speak on everything. You know, people would come from our class on biblical history. We ended up talking about biology, and my house was too small to have everybody. So this was a better way where people can just tune in on their phones or TVs and just hear me speak, and instead of everybody in the room just talking over each other, you know. But yeah, thank you for your question, homie. I appreciate you.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna say this one because I'm just gonna say one part of it is from vibing with the villas. Do you believe in semen retention?
Yeah, definitely. I believe that you shouldn't. That's your power. You shouldn't be doing it every day.
I don't know, bro. I tried it and I didn't get no motherfucking powers.
Bro, be quiet.
I'm just saying from personal experience that I didn't get no motherfucking powers out of that shit. I'm just saying you guys could try it, but you know. All right. Let's see. Izzy Contreras says, do you think the Catholic Church deliberately deleted the Pope right after Easter for a reason? What's their agenda? The Vatican.
The Vatican what?
No, he's just saying the Vatican.
So the Vatican is only it's literally the Roman Empire. That's what the Vatican is.
Oh yeah, it is.
You know, 100%. They're doing all their stuff and their worship to Saturn. If you guys still haven't looked it up, who Saturnalius was, you know, a dirty god that they worship. You know, the sacrifices to Moloch. If you guys still don't know about that, please do your research on that. These are all gods that they worship back then to this day, and do sacrificings back then to this day. But they don't want you to believe in your God.
Damn. All right. Chris from Arizona says, NORBEEZ, read the whole comment or we're boycotting Taco Bell. Oh, shit. Well, here we are. I'm reading.
Man, I thought you were going to read one more.
Yeah, this is the last
Damn,
one.
homie.
What's up, fellas? I asked you a question about Tomoachan and Moyoka.
There you go into the...
But you never get to them. Well, I think we're trying to put something together for all that topic. So that's why we have not got into it. But aside from that, I thought we had a David and Goliath thing here, but
we'll read that after.
It disappeared.
Get to the calls.
All right, guys, we are going to put the number up.
I'm hungry,
so that
man.
You guys can call in and ask us all your dirty fantasies. I mean, all your
what
questions.
What the hell? You guys could call NORBEEZ. I'll give his personal number out there. You guys could ask him your personal.
Confessions on Mars.
Ask him his personal fantasy.
Hey. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure I get the right number.
Yeah, make sure you get the right number. We're gonna give your cell phone number out.
All right. Let's see. Let me go to this. Man,
I should have had these on the whole time.
Think so?
I could hear you way better.
Oh, really? That's why I have them on.
Hey, shout out Delano City. Appreciate you, homie. Brad Pitt Bull. Magic. Thank you, homie, for tapping in.
Hell yeah.
Who else is in here? Let me see. Let's get some shout outs while we're waiting for NORBEEZ to get it together.
Everybody that's anybody.
Alfred, appreciate you. Eduardo, appreciate you. Oh, we already got calls?
Apparently we have one call.
Go for it.
But let me make sure he's connected. Caller, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you, man.
All right. Your name and where you calling from?
I want to keep it anonymous.
Anonymous?
Yeah, let him stay anonymous. No, let him stay anonymous. You can stay anonymous if he wants to.
Go for it, bro. Go for it.
No, just wanted to see how you see the progress right now with immigration, dude. Like, that's just crazy. Like, they're getting people that are even citizens and mixing them up. You know, with right now with El Salvador and everything. You know, one thing that I have currently where I'm working at, that's why I wanted to keep it anonymous.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
We got non-recordables, you know, like people for an agency.
Right.
And the vatos from Salvador, you know.
Yeah.
But it tripped me out because he was hearing Mexican music, you know, like on the speaker.
Yeah.
So I assume like, oh, it's raza, you know, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking working and everything, and once I started speaking to him, I'm like, oh, like, you're Central American, you know? And then when he told me, yeah, I'm from Salvador, I'm all right, cool. But it's crazy because I heard the beginning of your podcast, you know how you're saying, like, oh, you know, people with tattoos and this and that they should be incarcerated and this and that. And I get it, but I was like, dude, you have to think about it. Their whole lives are different from California to Salvador. Damn, it's a whole different, dude. This guy schooled me on so much shit where I get it. Even the stereotype, where the guy was telling me, he himself, he was like, yeah, I got harassed because I had one tattoo. And he's like, you know what they do to you? They incarcerate you for 6 months to investigate you.
Yeah.
Right? So he's like, during that time, you lose 6 months of your life, even though you're not a bad person.
Yeah.
Right? Straight out. I was like, oh shit, that's fucked up. He's like, but I get it because my country was fucked up. Straight out.
Yeah.
Like, my country was fucked up. I was like, oh, okay, cool, you know, but you're here now, right? I was like, oh, yeah. He was like, I had an altercation where I got stopped by the police. It was like 6 of them. They fucking beat me up. They stopped me. They beat me up again just because I had tattoos. And when I told them, hey, you gotta check me out, like, I'm good, I'm cleared. He's like, oh, we're already institutionalized to look after your youth. Like, you guys could be probably gang members. I said, yeah, but you investigated me. I'm like, I'm not. I said, yeah, but we're already institutionalized. Like, we already know to be hard on you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
shit.
Right? Yeah. So then after that, just speaking to him, I was like, hey, dude, like, just right off the bat, I was like, hey, what's, because he, you know, tiene papeles y todo el vato, you know, está viendo, he's going back and forth. And I told him, hey, what's the most horrific thing you've seen, like, in El Salvador? And you know what? He's like, I hear things in LA that I'm like, it doesn't faze me.
Yeah.
What fazed me is seeing someone, okay, a lady under the bridge. Like, I don't know if I can say it or not, but
Well, try to G-rate it as much as you can.
yeah. Let's just say her state of her state of mind was missing from her body, and the child was still breeding milk from her breast.
Oh, wow.
Under the bridge.
That's sad, man.
And I was looking at him like, what? He's like, yeah, that's the most horrific thing I've seen.
Damn.
Looking at the bridge and seeing something like that, I was like, he's like, you know, over there before the president came in, he's like, the people, they would pay their toll, right, to go on the bus, and if certain cliques didn't pay what they paid, dude, they'll close the whole bus and burn it down.
Yeah.
Not caring who's there.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? I was like, he's like, yeah. Yeah, so I was like in a shock, like, he's like, yeah, right now it's good. Like, you can go, man, right now you can travel, it's very good, but the cops, they harass you.
Yeah.
He said, if you have a tattoo, you're messed up. That's why I came into the conversation with him and earlier on, you know, that Marvelous mentioned that tattoos, yeah, they do harass you, dude.
Yeah.
And if you have a tattoo or everything, yeah, automatically 6 months. They investigate you.
Wow. Automatic 6 months. Just
That's
for having
sad,
tattoos.
dude. And then who knows if you're gonna catch a case in there? You know?
Exactly. That's why, to be honest, no lie, dude. I took that fool under my wing, and I'm trying to get him to become in the company because I kind of got him under my wing, and I've been kind of with the rest of the temps, like, hey, this is the guy that I go to. But I'm like, dude, I'm working like, what the hell? Like, you saw that? Like, you seriously saw that, for I'm fucking, like, mind fucked, like,
Yeah.
oh, my bad. But,
No,
like,
that's right.
yeah, dude. And with the deportation, man, with the whole Trump and everything, I'm like, damn, fool. Like, I personally believe that president from Salvador, he's doing good. But then here comes the bad part. Like,
Yeah.
you're taking, you know, what could be good people, like Marvel has said, dude, and it happens in regular prison right now.
Yeah.
Like, you went for DUI, and then next thing you know, you're doing 10 years for some stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, but you know what, bro?
Right now.
You know what? I'm gonna give you props because, like you said, right now you're taking them under your wing, and that's what we need, more role models like that, bro.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
take people,
Definitely.
regardless of their background. Hey, if they don't wanna transition to being a better person or whatever, hey, at least you tried, bro.
Definitely.
At least you tried. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know, I can tell you, with, like, because I'm being anonymous, fool, I have DACA, homie.
Mhm.
Like, I'm part of this shit.
Yeah.
So I've seen someone righteous. I'm from the company. I'm seeing potential.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I got you, dog. Like, hey, and I've even told the rest of the people that are, like, you know, agencies, like, hey, dude, this is the guy that I'm relying on. He's the one that does this. He's the one that does that. And they still go on to him. And I'm like, don't fucking worry about it, dog. Don't worry about it. I can replace them. Just heed my words. Don't take it like I'm stepping on you or I'm over you.
Yeah.
And with all due respect, he's like, yeah, I heed your words. I'm like, fuck yeah, because I'm counting on you, fool. My project right now is strictly this. And I found you, and I can lead with you. Fuck yeah, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, sometimes, you know what? To be honest, sounds fucked up. Like, right now I'm going to say, but, dude, certain Central American ethnicities, they don't like to be told what to do.
Yeah.
And that's where the problem comes in, where it's like, dude, like, come on, we're all here to just work. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate
It's
your call,
nothing
homie.
like-
Hey,
man.
thank you for all that, bro.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you for all your knowledge, homie, and thank you for helping out other people, bro. We need more
Definitely.
people like you.
Definitely. Thank you, man. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
no, hey, thanks to you, dude. Like, like I said, I'm a voice, your voice, and we're all trying to get things together and
Yeah.
fuck
That's
Trump and fuck the tariffs, dude, because they're
Yeah.
affecting.
There you go. Thanks,
Have
man.
a good night,
Have a
homie.
good
My
night,
respects to you and the familia.
More.
That was a good
See,
call.
that's dope. Heck yeah.
Man. That's what it's all about, man. Helping rise our people, not starting beefs and talking shit about one another. But yeah, I'm glad that we heard a story like that, because you don't really hear too many stories of people actually helping.
Have
people.
you ever been hated on, bro, from being from Oaxaca?
You know what? Surprisingly, no. I get a lot of love when I say I'm from Oaxaca.
How about you being from Oaxaca? Do you feel above, like, or have you ever, like, before you knew what you know now?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt above any other tribe?
No, because our tribe right there, we're way up in the mountains. There's no other tribe near us, so it's a different feeling out there. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Marvelous? This is the homie from El Salvador, dog.
Hey, what's up, homie? How you doing?
Ah, shit. What up, man?
Hey,
Yeah,
you're
pretty good,
hey, you're
man.
over.
How you doing?
Are you over there right now? Hello? Oh, don't tell me that call ended, bro.
No.
Are you there, homie? If you're there, say something. Dang, I wanted to talk to him. NORBEEZ, get it together. Let us know if you're still there, homie.
Wait, this so
Or can you
good.
call him back?
Yeah, I could call him back.
I should have just let him talk. My apologies.
Voicemail.
Ah, he's probably trying to call you.
Don't call me. I'm calling you. Hello?
Voicemail.
He's trying to call back, bro. Let him call back, and if you see the number, just answer it.
All right.
Hey, my apologies, homie. I didn't mean to cut you off. I had a question.
All right. We got caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller. Don't be shy. You're gonna have to speak up a little bit louder.
What's up?
What up,
Darby.
caller? Hey, what up, man? Can you hear us?
13.
What's up, bro?
Yes, I can hear you.
Go for it. You can say your name. You can name anonymous or and say wherever you're calling from if you want, homie. The platform is yours. Is it cutting the calls?
I think it's
There you go. You see, this always happens with this.
Are you there, caller? Caller.
That's not my fault, bro. I don't have the phone. This guy right here.
And we did so well with the first one.
Man. NORBEEZ, get it together.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Reno, Nevada. This is Thumper.
Hey, what's up, Thumper? How you doing, homie?
What up, Thumper?
But what's up, you guys? How you guys been?
Good. And you?
Good, man. Good.
Good.
How's everything out there in Reno?
Hey, everything's good.
All right.
We're back California.
Drama out here, bro.
That's
Drama.
right.
People are losing their jobs. All the equipment's getting more expensive. The tattoo equipment because of the tariffs are going up. China's not bringing anything over here no more. So everybody's having a hard time financially, bro.
Fuck.
Man. Yeah. Hey, you still get along with Tony A?
Yeah. I talk to him almost every day, bro.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, sir. You got a
How come
question?
you don't do rolling radio no more?
You know what, bro? Cause we're just doing like our own thing. You know, Tony's doing his show. Tomorrow, who's he gonna have on his show?
It's gonna be Rosie
Okay,
Dallas.
Rosie.
Mind you, but just to clarify, this is Tony's second episode back from like a 3-month hiatus. Yeah, there hasn't been any road and radio for like 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So if you're wondering why Marvelous isn't there, well, there hasn't been a road and radio in 3 months.
Yeah,
But he was about to quit.
Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, we're doing. I'm just me personally, bro. I'll just say it like this. I just want to do. I've had the privilege of meeting a lot of good people who I thought were good people. You know, as podcaster wise, homie, and you know, there's something that happened with almost every one of them, except for maybe 5 of them that are still good people, and they haven't lied about nothing or did nothing dirty behind the scenes. But the other ones that I have had issues with, that I have brought up, bro, they've either done something dirty, foul. I've called them out on whatever they've done. And I just don't want to have that drama. You know, it's like a novela, and everybody starts gossiping and commenting. And the internet's a big old thing, homie, where everybody believes the first thing that they see on the internet, bro. And it's like, damn, homie, these are the streets. We out here in the real world, in the street. And when you see these people in the street, bro, it's a whole nother, it's a get along thing. Oh, well, I do it for the views and I'm just a content creator, or I'm just this and that. Nah, homie, you're from a barrio first. You're this and that first. All that other bullshit of you wanting to make money and all that's out the window with me, bro. And I don't want to have no more drama, homie. I'm not a girl. I'm not here to argue with another man. I expect you to act like a man when I see you. And, you know, it's sad, bro. So I'd rather just stay in my own lane, homie, and do what I came here to do. And it's to learn from you, and from you to learn, if anything, from me, bro. Yeah. And that's about it.
Definitely. All right.
Is he there? Thumper.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been trying to hit you up on Instagram about the tattoos. I'm going to be going down there in October. You never messaged me back.
I got you. My bad, bro. It's probably in the spam list. I'll check my spam list, bro. I got like 3 different lists of spam messages, bro. And there's a lot of messages, so I apologize for that, Thumps.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but I got you, homie. I'll check my spam list and I'll tap in with you ASAP, bro. I'll send you my cell phone number so you can hit me up directly. All right?
Oh yeah, send me a cell phone number.
All right, homie. Hey, I send my respects to you and the familia.
Thank you. Me too.
Bye, Marvelous.
All right, bye. I'll see you.
Bye, guys.
Appreciate you guys.
Bye. Okay.
Hey, did he get the homie back from El Salvador?
Nah.
Damn, man.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Carlos.
What's up, Carlos?
What's up, Carlos? He said Pico?
Yeah, I have a question for Norman.
Oh, NORBEEZ.
Go for it, man.
Get it, NORBEEZ.
Go for it. Oh, crap, damn.
NORBEEZ, man.
No.
NORBEEZ, man. Hey, homie.
Hold on. Let me call him back.
When you see NORBEEZ, throw a fucking taco at him.
I think it has something to do with their connection.
I think it's your connection because you're the one that has the problem all the time.
The last caller was.
Don't blame it on the people calling, dog.
Let's see if he picks up.
This guy right here trying to blame the callers.
Come on, Carlos.
Come back.
Carlos. All right, man. Sorry, we lost you there. Well, what was your question?
What's 16 plus 3?
19.
You're stupid, vato ese.
Man, he said 16 plus 3, right? It's
Yeah,
19.
but you were gonna say 9, homie. You weren't even gonna say. No, I don't know about that one. Give him another one, dog.
He hanged up. No, he hanged up.
Young up.
He hanged up.
Man.
But
dog.
I got it right. I got it. Consider I'm pretty tired, so I'm not.
Yeah.
He took me by surprise.
Get out of
Caller,
here.
your name and where you calling from?
Yo, what's up, Marvelous?
Hey, what's up, man?
This is Brian.
What's up, Brian?
Calling from Vegas.
Hey.
From Vegas?
I had a question for you.
Go for it.
Yeah, I had a question. Do you have anything to say about, or do you know about secret societies?
Yeah. What's your question, bro? Go for it.
What do you know about the Freemasons?
There's a lot to know about them. All the first generation, or I'll not say first generation, but the first series, we'll say series of their indoctrinations on being a Mason and becoming a Mason. They don't learn everything that they learn at after being a 30 degree. You know, as far as of who they're worshiping and stuff like that. Everything is it's all a test, bro, of the person you are. Actually, like it's like a mental warfare game, and it's a pick and choose of who is gonna go to the next level or not within their society, bro. So like, say Masonry, it's not a secret society, but there's a secret society within that society. That's a secret. That's the secret. You know, so a lot of people that join Masonries and you'll see them on the street and they'll have the Mason logo on their car or the little bumper sticker, and they're telling you, oh, you know, we help the communities and we do this and that, and it's about they'll tell you certain things, you know, on this the beginner's manual of what their apron represents, and covering their holy area.
Is it true that they rule the world? Or is that just
no, not the Mason. The Masons are a subset. Those are just an entity, bro, that is controlled by which people know as the Illuminati. You know, the Illuminati are a bloodline. They're a bloodline. So Masons can't be part of the.
Are we allowed to talk about this on the phone like this?
Huh?
Are we allowed to discuss this?
Yeah. Don't trip.
Public knowledge.
Yeah, this is well, actually, it's not public knowledge, but we're gonna make it public knowledge because. F them, but yeah, they're a subset off of the Illuminati, which are the 13 families, the royal bloodlines, like the Dicinis, which people know. Well, as you know,
are those people related or in any
yeah,
way?
they're inbred, homie. They're inbred.
But I thought you said how you said we're also powerful bloodline as well, or.
Yeah, well, we're the holy bloodline, the indigenous. If you could trace your father's bloodline back to being real indigenous, bro, you are the chosen, and they hate that. They call you goyim. They call you a heathen. You're despised by them. You're righteously enemies, bro, or a righteous enemy, bro, and they want to wipe you off the face of the map.
Jeez.
They want to take you out of your land. They want to take all your minerals from you, which is everything has to do with gold, copper, any type of metal. They want to take all that from you, bro, and kill you off because you live longer. Your organs are stronger. I don't care what anybody thinks in the comment section. If you feel disrespected because you're from another ethnic bloodline, I don't care. I don't care. This is what my show's for. And it's to educate my people. You can call me racist or whatever, but that only means that I love my people and I want my people to stay strong and know who they are. There's no such thing as a border with us or nothing. None of that. This is our land, point blank, period, bro. And those people are our enemy. And we need to start acting like it, bro, because they've been treating us like it. And we have so much gorra and compassion, bro, that we keep letting it happen to us. And it's somebody has to say stop.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do something other than wave a flag, homie.
Yeah.
And act like they're all cultura out. Or, you know what I mean? It's more than just dancing at a swap meet and saying that I'm doing it for the culture when you don't know about your culture. You know, there's so much more, bro.
All right, thanks for taking my call.
I appreciate you, homie.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate you.
Have a good night, man.
Your perspective.
All right. So where did we get that guy? What was his? I think it's a. Can I find him? Shit. What was it, like a 926 something like that?
I don't know. Don't be calling him late night either, man.
Hey,
Norb, don't let Norbeez blame the phone calls. Oh, there it is. I was gonna read some of the comments.
caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, NORBEEZ. This is Brad Pitbull.
Hey, Brad Pitbull. What's up, man?
I'm calling from Augusta.
From what?
But what's up, Mark?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
No, good. Been watching more documentaries. Checking up a radio host called Ryan Gable, and he speaks a lot about
No, we lost him. Fuck.
Dude, why are you Luke? Because you don't, you know what, bro? You don't have the full version, huh?
No, I do. But I'm telling you, it's because of their connection. Because the last caller completely went through. I mean, I think it's really based off how
Norbeez is using a cricket phone. Hey, my apologies, homie. Who was that? Brad Pitbull?
That was Brad Pitbull.
My apologies, Brad.
Let me see if I could get him back. I think this is Brad. Brad? Is this you, Brad?
Hey, yeah. Hey, Norbeez,
Yes.
wipe the hot sauce off your phone, man. I think
Tell him.
it's leaking in there.
Tell him it's a bunch of hot sauce and sweat.
Hey. All right, Brad.
Yeah,
before
man.
you get cut off, do you have a question or a comment?
First, thanks for having these live streams, because there's not many places where like-minded people could at least think or ask questions or even be questioned.
Yeah.
And it's important and critical, because right now, as free speech is about to be censored even more with new law that's passed today with AI generated content that's going to be some of it allowed and not allowed. So it's important for us to discuss stuff like this. And I'm gonna give just a quick baller in the budget thing, which is a tip for me. If you have quarters or dimes from 1964 and below, those are silver, so don't spend them. Those are worth at minimum $2 for the dimes, and the quarters are worth $7 a piece. So I do coin roll hunting. So I go to the bank and I pick up some coins and I just check them, look for silver, and keep it.
You could do that.
We need real money. Yeah, we need real money. Silver, gold,
real tender.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right.
And
1964.
And that's it. And then also I found out that I fools love riding the mechanical bull, and Texas fools and Texas fools love riding the mechanical cowboy.
Hey,
that's it. Thanks for taking my call.
All right, thanks, Brad.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Hey, thank you,
Good
Brad.
night. Bye.
Right.
Man, he's always bringing some knowledge, homie.
All right. Let's see. I got a 1996 quarter, a 1995 quarter. I got a 2024. They're worthless.
That's funny, bro.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Buenas noches.
Buenas.
How you guys doing tonight?
We're good, man.
Cubo,
We're right here
good,
chopping it up with all you good
Sorry,
people.
hold on. Let me turn off my TV.
All right.
How you doing, Marvelous?
Good, bro. Who your name, or you want to stay anonymous?
Nah, I'm Luis from North Bay.
Louis Norte in the house.
That's right.
What's going on? How is it? What city are you in, bro? If you don't mind.
I'm in Windsor, California. This is like 45 minutes away from San Francisco.
San Francisco. Hey, Windsor's a nice town, huh? It's nice out there, huh?
Bro, yeah, it is actually. Like, it doesn't have all that reckless behavior that's going down there. Like, the traffic, the smog. We got green hills and grapevines over here.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, that's definitely beautiful.
Beautiful. Go for it. So what's your
we got the West Coast Latino mas, like 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, bro. So do you have a question or a comment for tonight?
Well, to be honest with you, like, how do we progress and teach our youngsters within like this realm that that they're searching to be somebody and looking up to? Like, they see you as a to inspire to be, right?
Yeah.
Like how do I explain it, bro? It's kind of deep. I'm sorry, I'm not trying.
No, go for it,
no,
bro.
no,
Go
it's
for
okay.
it.
You're doing
Go
great.
for it, homie.
Okay, so with all this social media, how do we make our youngsters and our kids look up to somebody that they can inspire to be and to be honest, to be better than us?
Mm-hmm.
You want?
Yeah.
How is that kind of like off topic or?
No,
don't even
you're
know what
on.
you guys
The
were talking
topic's
about,
everywhere,
okay?
bro. Yeah,
I
no,
like
you're
that.
right. You're right.
You want to take it? Or?
Yeah. Well, I know you want to say.
how
You
do
want to
we-
say something, Norbeez?
I'll say
Go.
something.
No, go ahead, bro.
Inspire-
I mean, for me personally, don't let youngsters have social media. Don't just. Damn, he got dropped. Let me try to call him back.
All right. So
Don't let them have social media.
Please leave your message for.
he's probably trying to call back.
Let me see. Try it one more time before. But that's a good question. Caller, are you there?
Please leave your message
Oh
for.
man.
Damn, we lost the guy. We lost him. But I wanted to
Go
say
ahead.
that we shouldn't have.
Don't answer yet. If that's not him, don't answer yet. Wait up.
We shouldn't. I don't know how to like quiet.
Just
it
push
down.
the sound. Push the volume.
It didn't work like that. Well, I want to say that we shouldn't let them have any kind of social media at all. And if you do let them, social media works with algorithms. Depending on what they're searching for, that's what they're gonna get. That's what they're gonna get pushed. I know a lot of people say that TikTok it's bad for our kids here, and the kids in China, they get all the good stuff. And that's not true. The Chinese kids get all the good stuff because they search for the good stuff. And I know this because on my TikTok, I just search about cultura stuff, spiritual stuff, and that's all I get on my feed. Like, that's all I get. I don't get some big titty chick out of nowhere randomly. I don't get a bunch of stupid looking fools acting stupid.
Yeah.
I get shit that I'm looking for, and that's what gets pushed. If you're gonna let them have it, you need to check what they're searching, and you need to add what you would want them to search for, so that the algorithm can identify what you want them to see. I mean, for the most part, that's my thoughts on that.
Okay. So, what I think, and don't take it as disrespect, but I'm gonna disagree with you.
Oh no, go ahead.
Because in today's time, you cannot take social media away from a child. They're gonna sneak it. The more you tell them no, the more they're gonna do it. I've learned from my own kids. The other thing is the algorithm. You could search all cultura stuff you want and get that, but they're still gonna sneak stuff into your phone, bro. And our people, whether like we talked about China or whatever, their things is totally different.
Yeah.
It's all learning, bro.
Yeah.
And they make sure of that.
Yeah.
They could do that to us too, homie.
Yeah.
Where we get all that algorithm, we get all that good stuff too, learning stuff, how to build things. We don't get them.
Yeah.
We don't get them. We get all that ignorant stuff. We promote all the ignorant stuff, and we like all the ignorant stuff. People would rather see me arguing with another podcaster on here talking about gang shit, about who got stabbed, who got shot, who did this, who did that, than to learn something.
Yeah.
Right now, the people that I got watching right now are actually righteous people.
Yes,
They're
definitely.
actually
I agree
righteous
with
people that are
100%.
watching this stuff. But imagine if I started gossiping about some stuff or bringing the cheese man up into my podcast, how much numbers we'd get, how paid me and you would be.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Like, I would blow up, homie.
Definitely.
Marvelous is going at it with this. Marvelous this and that. Marvelous that. Oh, look what happened with this person.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at what. Like, imagine that. People love that, bro.
Oh,
They
yeah.
love that. And that's the sad thing.
Yeah.
So the answer to what homie's asking right there is that in today's age, when you're out with your family, put this shit down. Put it down. on the table. Don't let your kids be right there where you're eating or whatever at the dinner table or wanting to go play video games in their room or whatever. Stop all that. And the other main thing, this is the main thing. Here's some, wait, let me get them. Where are the gems at? Let me get some gems out right here. Here's some gems for you. Women have to be women and men have to be men. There's no such thing as a woman's saying that I need a real man or her thinking that she knows what a real man is. No woman ever in her life ever knows what a real man is or what a real man goes through. Only men know what men are capable of doing.
Good point.
All that.
Yeah.
And women too. We don't know what a real woman is. We don't know that. You have to show us that. You have to show us that. But by dressing up like a vato, using words like a vato, you're not going to impress nobody. You're just going to deter us.
Yeah.
We're not going to be attracted to that. You could show your body out all you want. You could put all the makeup on all you want. You could get this BB out all you want, but you're just going to be a weekend chick to us.
Yeah.
A weekend chick to us. Not a weekday chick. You're not going to be a wifey material. You're just satisfaction to the eyes. You're eye candy, but you're not who I want to settle down with. You know? And that's a bigger part. It's our etiquette. It's our morals. Yeah. It's how we talk in front of our kids. You know? We talk a lot of stuff as parents and with our spouses or our other half, our girlfriends, our boyfriends or whatever. Our kids are listening. You were listening. You were listening to your parents when they argued. You were listening to all the chisme that your aunt came over with or your uncles, your tios. Oh, guess who got busted and guess all this and that. Whoop-de-whoop. And you're right there all chisme on your door right there when your mom was telling you, go to your room. Your dad was telling you, go over there, mijo, go play outside. You were still right there looking in the window. You're still listening at the door. And they turned you on and you became just like them. Even though you didn't want to be like them. You said, I'll never be like that. I'll never be into drugs. I'll never do this. But we did the same thing and we got caught up in the same cycle and the same trap that our enemies wanted us to be in. We made that choice.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, oh, you know, we could blame it on everybody, but we still made that choice to do this. We still make that choice to dress like this, to represent. We still, because we have that pride, that corra. We wanna impress everybody and show everybody what a man we are, except for our kids. They don't know. They don't know. They're becoming a knockoff version of us, like we're a knockoff version of our parents or our grandparents, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing. We're a dying breed. That's our story. The dying breed. We're a dying breed. There's no more real vatos left. No more real vatos left. All the vatos turn into hyenas. They're all hyenas. Everybody's gay, bisexual, doing this or acting out. Look at all this pedo going on. This nonsense is garbage. It's crap. It's crap. It's sickening. It makes you want to move away, not want to go to any of these events or because everybody's acting the same, dressing the same, talking about the same crap. Nobody's educated on anything. Nobody's taking care of their health. Everybody's just gossiping and all this random conversations about crap that are filling your mind with a bunch of clutter. It's like a hoarder. You're collecting all this stuff and you're keeping it because they're memories and you're holding on to it and you keep talking about these clothes and you're talking about these shoes and you're talking about these gangs and you have all this house. This is your house. This is your house and it's cluttered with all this crap. Yeah. It's cluttered with all this stuff that you accumulated through your lifetime, your parents, all this hurt, resentment on what you should have done, what you could have been. Oh, I missed out. I'm too old. Oh, now I got a lump in my breast. Now I want to find out how to cure myself. And you never did anything. You wasted the whole time with a broken relationship, in and out to the next person to satisfy your loneliness. You ended up rebounding. Because what? Because you're hurt? Because you never talked about it? Because you weren't schooled on anything? that we got to talk to our kids, right? We have to stop giving them the short answer and get out of here, or go play your video game, or go watch your show, or go kick it with your friends, or don't you have somewhere to be? No, don't you got somewhere to be? Don't you got somewhere to be in your children's life? Talking to them, giving them the long answer. Sit their ass down to there in tears and explain to them who you are, who they are, how special you and they are.
Yeah.
Explain that shit, homie.
Definitely.
Like that shit, it
that
sucks.
needs to be done.
We're dying. People, we're dying out here. And these podcasters about the prison and what they did and who's who and who worked for this fucking mafioso. Who gives a shit? Who cares? What does that matter? What is that story gonna do for you? Where are you gonna go with it? But to repeat that story and repeat that story and repeat that story. It's an old book, homie. Close it, put it on the shelf. You don't need it no more. It's time to wake up. Okay? It's time to wake up. Wake up. Above those clouds, that sun is still shining. You just can't see it because your whole world is clouded with all this masa and drama and shit that you've been into your whole life and heard.
Yeah. Damn, bro. All right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, let's get back to these calls.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. I apologize.
All right, let's go with this guy that's been calling 24 times. See if he picks up. 24 times he's tried to call. Caller. Caller.
Hello?
Hey, were you calling?
Yeah, what's up, NORBEEZ?
What's up, man? Let's get your name,
The
man.
homie from my name's Alfonso, bro. I'm from Salvador, dog.
Oh, there you go. Hey, my bad, homie. That was Norbeez's fault.
Nah, we got you, bro.
Throw him in the pinta down there.
Get him over here, bro. We got him.
Hey, let's get your question.
Go for
your
it, bro. The
comment before you
platform's
get
yours,
cut
homie.
off.
The platform's yours, bro.
Now I was just calling, bro. I was hearing the first caller that called that, talking about I guess his friend was from El Salvador and saying how bad it's over here. And if a new president, you know how now it's better,
Yeah. Yeah.
So me, man, I got deported in 2020 back to El Salvador. So I moved to LA when I was 11, and I ended up over there in West LA, man. I was over there by Normandy and Ace.
Okay, Koreatown. All right.
Yeah, yep. So I was raised over there, man. Started gang banging, and I got deported in 2020 for gang affiliation for stupid stuff,
Yeah.
And I came back over here, and yeah, that's true, man. Cause I'm all blasted out too, man. From head to my feet, man. I'm blasted out, and yeah, the cops do harass you, and the military harass you. But then I got married right here, and then my wife took me. It's a place called San Miguel over here in El Salvador. It's by the coast, right next to. We're like 3 minutes from the beach, man.
Ooh, hell yeah.
So yeah, so over here it's a little bit. I mean, it's like it's kind of like a Beverly Hills, like in California,
Yeah.
So it's more peaceful. You get to know everybody. Yeah, I mean, you see here and there some cops, and then they want to check on you. Hey, what are you doing in this? So yeah, I had to get away from the capital, from San Salvador, man, because over there they see you tack it up, man. Right away they want to take you in, man. No questions asked, bro. Put your ass in a truck, take you to jail.
Hey, so how is it, bro? Like, I mean, obviously they stopped you and they look at your tattoos and all this and that. But is there new cops that when they see you, like for any of the new ones that don't know you and they see you, do they rearrest you again?
Yeah, that's all facts, bro. So especially if you have any, so the main things that look, man, if you have any California tattoos, and that's because one of my friends that I met over here, he was a cop before. Now he left that because there was like a lot of crew cops going on, so he left that, And I guess the El Salvador cops over here, they have like a book that shows all the California gangs.
Wow.
So if you have any California tattoos, man, they put you in jail, man. Yeah. And then especially if you have like MS-13 or 18th Street, let's say like Maravilla, whatever tattoos, bro, that you're like a Southsider or whatever, man, right away, man, you get like, not 6 months, man, like the guy was saying. It's actually like 2-3 months. It could be less. That all depends. Nowadays, if you have a job and you're doing good,
they'll take you out, man. But they take you in because when I got here in 2020, man, I probably since 2020 to now, I've probably been arrested maybe like 6-7 times.
Dang, man.
Wow.
And just for walking on the street, man, and right away, hey, where you from? Hey, bro, I just got like I came from California, blah blah. Oh, are you gangbang? Hey, man, I used to, not no more. They don't care about that, man. So over here, if you have a lot of tattoos, you consider a gangbanger, you know?
Yeah. I got one more question, bro. So say a person that's not from Marra with the El Salvador, you know what I mean, MS or 18.
Yeah.
If you're from another barrio in Cali, like say you're a norteño or say you're just another different southern gang, how do those barrios, since they're the deepest over there, how do they react to you? Like, you know?
So they really don't trip, man, and try to make this quick, but I actually have a homie that's from Honduras. He was from Maravilla. And he got deported, but he moved out here. And when he moved out here, he rolled with the MS.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But he didn't through MS, but he has I don't know. He was just hanging out with the MS, I guess. So MS right here is more open-minded, man. 18th Street is mostly like, they're only on them, only 18, you know?
Oh, okay. But do they press like the vatos, like, hey, you got to join us or else, or you're going to go PC? And is there a PC over there or? No,
there's no PC right here, man. They have like a hole right here, bro, and they throw your ass in there, bro.
Yeah.
Like over here. So when I got locked up right here, it was like, so our county jail is just like a cell, bro. And it has like, so back in the days when I moved out here, before we used to have our own, you have like the own MS-13 jail, and then you have the 18th Street jail.
Yeah.
So they kept them separated, man. But when the new homeboy that got in office, he put them all together because he wants to force everybody to
get along.
So I guess like a punishment, a punishment, you know?
Yeah. Hey, you know what was crazy, homie, is when I seen them going to go make them destroy their grave sites, the cemeteries.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Hey, bro, you read my mind. I was just gonna tell you that right now, bro.
Yeah.
So what I saw that, bro, and then that sad part about that, bro, and I don't know if you think the same, is what bothered me about that. Not just because they were the homies, but what bothered me is because those people that passed away, they had a mom or they had kids. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So regardless what you did, now where your kids got to go for you now.
Yeah, man.
Wow, that's
so
crazy.
a lot of those. So I think that they don't show on TV, bro. So they broke all those down, right? And you know what they did here too, bro? A lot of those places, they put them on fire, man.
Damn.
They burnt so all the funeral homes, where the gang members were at.
Yeah.
They burned them down, and then they used a bunch of machines, and they took all that stuff out, and then they're building stuff on top of that, man.
Wow. Hey, so there's a lot of rumors going on around here, bro, and I get a lot of messages sent to me on IG about outside that pinta right there, that they've been getting rid of people out there, burning like certain areas up and stuff like that, and they're saying that those are some of the people that were in there. Is there any relevance to that?
That's true, bro.
Really?
No, that's true.
Wow.
That's bro. So what I see, bro, is this president that came. I guess he did a good thing in one way, but in another way, he's doing a bad thing because he's doing everything corrupt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, because I live here. I've been here for 5 years already, bro. Yeah. And then I seen it. Yeah, he took care of. Don't get me wrong, bro. Now you can walk around. Everybody's peaceful. No one's, because gangbanging out here, bro, is way different from gangbanging from LA. You know?
Yeah.
It's over here is a whole different jungle, man. But the way they took innocent people to jail, I mean, maybe a lot of people change their life, man. They start working. Yeah. I used to know this guy that was a pastor. He was from 18th Street. Now he's in that jail, man.
Yeah. Damn.
So, it's just like the president tried to clean this area up too fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could.
So, yeah.
I feel that. I don't even feel that it's a cleanup. To be honest with you, if I gotta be honest, I don't feel like that it's a cleanup, bro. I feel like there's a bigger agenda, bro, and something bigger is coming, and they just wanna take out the resistance. And I know it's bad with the gang members were doing or whatever they want to call the homies. But I think that there's something bigger planned, bro.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask him a question?
No, I do mind.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go for it, bro. Of course.
Hey, bro. Do you know? Because we hear stories out here that they're actually arresting journalists over there. Do you know if that's true?
No, that's all fact. So that's the reason that I left San Salvador, bro, and I came to San Miguel. My wife brought me over here because over there is getting real bad, man. With if you have tattoos, if you're a journalist, even people that have like YouTube channels that talk about gangs or anything, they're on their ass, man. Like, wow. And they take him and you never see him again, bro. Like, so the government over here, and it's just like the U.S. government now, man.
Wow,
man.
You know, it's just if you guys seeing how the president from El Salvador works a lot with the president from the United States a lot, man.
Yeah.
Wow. You gotta so now here, bro, in El Salvador, bro, we have a lot of U.S. stores now. Like it's becoming like the U.S. over here. So now over here is nothing but dollars. We don't have our own. We don't have our own money, our own currency. We use dollars out here, man.
So are you saying that it kind of low key is turning into the old Cuba? I don't know if you're familiar with how Cuba was happening before what's his name took over. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of U.S. companies were investing into Cuba and making their shops and their casinos until Fidel took over and got rid of everything.
I think that they're doing it to my bad, homie. I think that they're doing it to promote that new dollar-based system, the Amero. You know, to bring that currency back. So there's no more. It's gonna be open border. Well, not open border, like literally, but between Canada, Mexico, all down to Colombia, Panama, and all that. But go for it, bro. My bad, homie.
I mean, you good, bro. And you know that's how it is out here, bro. Like anywhere and see the thing that anybody can come here now. Back in the days, you couldn't. So it's a lot. Like I live like in a tourist area, man. San Miguel. You guys can look it up, and everything's real pretty, man. But it's like you're looking at LA, bro.
Wow.
Like
crazy.
There's so many of us deported over here. Like English over here is like a real big language now too here.
Wow. Hey, and if any homies get deported, right? Say they're going to get deported, do they go straight? Say they're in jail over here and they're set free. Do they go straight to jail over there?
Now they do. Back when I got deported in 2020, now you came out here and you were free, man.
And what is any advice? My bad, homie. What is any advice?
No, go ahead, bro.
What is any advice for any homies or anybody listening that does get deported back to El Salvador, and they don't know anybody or they don't know what kind of job to get? What's the first place that they should go to, or what should they do?
So one of the things, bro, and just because one of my homies got deported like last year, and they wanted to put him in jail. But one thing, if you guys get deported, man, regardless of what, you guys have rights over here. And there's you probably heard him. It's called like Homies Unidos.
Yeah.
So we have that out here too, man. So it's like a bunch of California like ex-gang members that actually became over here. They went to school and then they learned their business and everything. And then they have their own lawyers, man. So you come out here, always try to look for them over here, and they'll help you out, man.
Wow.
Homies Unidos.
Because if you get deported and you come right here, man, and then you have no family, they gotta put you in jail, man. They don't care, man. They put you in jail, especially if you're from like LA or California, man, and you have any gang ties, you go into jail right away, no questions asked.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, bro, I just want to say thank you, man, for calling in and giving us all that information. You really educated everybody. But more than that, bro, I just want to say thank you, homie, and I'm really glad that you're still around, bro. I'm glad that you're making it and you're doing good with your wifey. And my respects to you and my prayers to you and your family, bro.
Yes, sir.
No, I respect you guys too, man. I watch your show all the time, bro. Like from over here, man, me and I got some other homies that we watch your show. Actually, my brother came from Arizona to visit here. So I was calling from his phone and my phone, bro. So I was like,
my respect to you and your bro, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you,
guys. Respect to you and your brother, homie.
Man, you guys be safe, man. Take care, and then, hey, man, keep educating the world, man, because you're doing a good job, Marv.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, man. All right, man. We'll talk later.
Homie, stay safe.
You too. Take one more.
Let me read this one comment really quickly.
I was wondering why you were saving that.
This one's from Nino America. Hey, Norby, speaking English is a federal requirement to obtain a commercial driver license. I heard you lying and crying about that. You should support the country that you prosper in, not Mexico. I don't know if he was talking about the question I read from Risky Business about. I think he's talking about that because I don't know if he's the one that. Well, at least the one that I said on this show was actually a question from Risky Business. I think he's your boy. He's from Jay from South Texas. So you might want to talk to him. As far as what I said about it, I said that I did hear that they're asking truck drivers if they speak Spanish. And then that's something that you shouldn't be asking somebody, oh, you speak Spanish? Like that, well, what's your business if I speak Spanish or not? Like I speak English. That's what you want to hear, right? So for the most part, that's what I said about that. So I'm not crying about it. You might want to talk to Jay. Oh, I remember you guys did talk to each other once.
Don't be crying on my show, NORBEEZ.
But Nina America, direct that question towards Risky Business. That's Jay from South Texas. All right. Let's go to the call. Last call, right?
All right, last call.
Caller, your name and where you're calling from. You're the last caller also, so make it a good one.
Oh, damn. I wasn't expecting to be in the call.
Well,
I don't even know how to start. Starstruck.
However you want, bro. It's your platform, right?
So what?
Damn, we lost.
You lost it? Dang, bro. I'm gonna get yelled at. Man.
This is the last guy right here.
Go for it.
Caller, your name and where you're calling from, man. Make it quick before you get dropped.
Your platform, right? What up, NORBEEZ?
Yo, what up, man?
Turn the monitor down.
Just want to give it a shout out to NORBEEZ.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you.
Taco Tuesday, baby.
That's right, baby. Let's go. Taco.
All right, man.
Taco Bell Tuesday for me.
But the question that you were talking about on the truck drivers.
Yes.
You got it wrong. They say they have to learn how to speak English, not Spanish.
Wait. No. I think the question that I read from Risky Business is that they're asking truck drivers if they speak fluent Spanish. But unless he didn't write it correctly. I was pretty much reading that.
Oh, okay. So I was just trying to correct you on that because I heard that they have to learn how to speak English to get your commercial license.
As far as I know, Trump is pushing that policy that English is going to be the federal language, official federal country's language federally. But I would say that there is a difference between federal law and state law. So it really depends on the state also. But thanks for that question. And
all right, NORBEEZ, man. Well, you have a good day, man. Thank you for taking my call, man. I just want to give a shout out to you guys.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
All right, man. All right.
Go for it, bro. You want to read the super chats?
Yes. Okay, that's it for the calls. Apologies.
Apologies.
Yeah, we didn't get to you. I'm glad we got to the El Salvador one.
The homie.
He did call. That was like 24 times.
My apologies for the second to the last one. My apologies, bro. It's NORBEEZ cricket phone.
Hey. But no, he gave a lot of good information to us.
Don't be misinforming the truckers, bro. I got a lot of truckers that watch me, man.
Hey, shout out to the truckers.
Shout out to the truckers.
All right, so no more calls. And let's get to these super chats here. Let me go inside this right here. Let me go in. Also, shout out to the live chat. You guys have been roasting me all fucking night. I've almost lost myself laughing reading the comments.
I appreciate all you guys in the chat. Let's read some of these.
All right. First one is Victor Aguilar. He became a member.
Hey, thank you, Victor. I appreciate you, man.
He put que rollo, arroz con pollo.
Ciao.
Hells yeah. All right. Shoot for the Stars dropped 1999. Says, that's right, mijo. Tell it like it is. Salute.
Thank you. Shoot for the Stars. I believe that's Amy, right?
I don't know.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Both of you guys.
Victor Aguilar says, NORBEEZ is a 33-degree Mason for the Taco Bell Illuminati. Don't tell my secrets out there. They're going to come for me.
Don't spill the beans.
Hey. Victor Aguilar dropped $2. He says, un saludo a todo la flota. Hell yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Sancal 805 dropped 5. He said, what's up, fellas? I send mines from the 805 Central Coast.
I send mine right back at you, homie. Shout out to the 805.
Dropped another $5 and says, damn, I wanted to put Marv's name in the super chat earlier and YouTube would not let me. Shaking my effing head.
Wow.
Oh,
I wonder why that happened.
They just don't. They know you, man. Chris from AZ became a member again for the 12th month in a row. That makes it a year.
Hey, Chris, I appreciate you, brother.
Norbeez, at least you tried reading my chat. Hey, I did. And that does it for the super chats. Definitely thank you everybody that put into the super chat. I mean, I really appreciate that because that means Marvelous gets to pay me.
Nah. Go for it, bro. Any last thoughts or anything on tonight? How you feel about it?
I feel great, bro. I feel great for the fact that we spoke on a lot of our community, our culture, our people. We talked about El Salvador,
Heck yeah.
I didn't expect that tonight. And we talked a lot about things that help our community. I mean, we did slip in some of that drama shit that's happening with some of these swap meet podcasters. I think I want to call them that now, swap meet podcasters. But for the most part, I think we talked about a lot of informative stuff, which I always appreciate. I love doing that, and speaking of that, I did get a lot of good feedback from our last show where we speak about etiquettes and clothing and. So definitely thank you all for your feedbacks. We see them and we see you. Aside from that, we just got one from Paul DeLogan. Drop a 10. Mr. Marvelous, you didn't pick up my call. I wanted to do some artwork for me. Ese.
Oh man. Hey, Paul, I got you. Paul DeLogan, thank you so much, homie. I got you, bro. If you could message me on Instagram, Marvelous Inc. _tattoos. Send me a message, homie. I got you, bro. I got you. Thank you so much, homie. I really appreciate you, Paul.
Norbeez was born in India.
You were?
What? No, this is a Brooklyn accent.
Rulas, what's up, homie?
Aside from that, much love to the live chat. They're always bringing.
Hey, thank you, Delano City. I appreciate you, Delano.
Yeah, definitely, Delano. Appreciate you, and again, everybody, the supporters, everybody that literally right now, while you're hearing my voice, just click the like button. All of you guys that just click the like button. Much love to you guys.
Thank you.
Because that helps us, spread the word and reach other people in this YouTube world.
Yeah.
Aside from that, Marv, thanks again.
No, thank you, bro. Thank you for helping me, bro, and helping me put this together.
Hey.
Thank you for all the work that you do, setting up and disassembling. Thank you to everybody in the chat. For reals, thank you so much for your participation, for giving me your time. Your time is very special. I know it is. But final thought, the same Springer. But let me give a final thought. Your time. I appreciate your time. Don't forget to give your kids your time. Give your kids your time. Show them that there's bigger places than just the swap meet. There's better ways for a young adult to dress or act, and I understand that. I had a long talk with my brother today. I took him out to lunch, spent time. Shout out to my brother. Love you. And we had a talk about one of his sons and disciplining his kid. And we feel as parents that we're supposed to spoil our kids because of what we missed out on or how our lives ended up, and we want to make up for something, But our job as parents is to educate and discipline our kids, and for our grandparents to enjoy that time on spoiling them. It's not our job to spoil them, even though we went through whatever, So those little short conversations, turn them into long conversations. Make it a point, just like you make time for your job and your boss and to be there on time. Make time for your kids. That's an even bigger job than the one that you got to make money to support. The real support starts at home with them. The real support starts with the long conversations and not the short answer because you feel that you don't have time to give it to them. You know, take them on a drive out of your city. Show them the wilderness. Show them the birds. Show them lakes. Take them to go experience things that you never experienced yourself. If you haven't done something when you were a child, take your kid to go do something. And so you both could have that experience. You both could have that memory. You know, do that. You know, do something spontaneous that you've never done before. You know, if you see your wife cooking or your girlfriend or whatever, go ask her if she needs help. You know, tell your kids to participate in that cooking. Show them how to make something, you know? And at the end, show them how to make something of themselves. So we make our people better, stronger, you know? We're already here. Our bridges have been burned already. Let's start rebuilding. We need a firm foundation. We're unstable right now. We're an unstable people. And everybody's watching us on this YouTube crap. Everybody's watching us and thinks that that's how we conduct ourselves, like that. Dancing and girls dressing like guys and guys acting like females. Everybody thinks that's our culture, and it's not. We're better than that. We're more special than that. We're more vibrant than that. We're a vibrant people. We come from the dirt where real energy's at. You know? Let's start acting like it. All right? So spread that good vibration and cut out any bad energy in your life. Any bad conversations. Cut it right when it starts. When that person walks through your door with all that animosity or drama or gossip, tell them to walk back out that door. That don't belong here. That don't belong around my kids. They don't need to hear that. I don't want to hear that. All right? I love you. Thank you so much for your respect, comments, love. You could like, subscribe, you could dislike, or whatever you want to do. My platform is your platform. You know, you have a voice right here. Appreciate you guys.